be awesome. Come on with that platinum. Let's hit that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Taking a Risk with George. We're here for take 2. We're going to try this again, resetting the machine. We're going to see what I can do. See if I can do a little bit better than I was doing just a minute ago. Had so much fun on my drive. I really do enjoy driving a lot. 16 hours might seem like a lot, and that's round trip, of course. I mean, we just got done doing almost 30 hours going to Florida, which was so much fun. But I love seeing, I prefer to be a passenger, quite honestly, even though I do really like driving, because I like to look around. I can still do it while I'm driving, but of course when you're driving you want to focus on the road, so you miss a lot. But seeing that river that was by the side of the mountain there, right by the tolls that I was avoiding, was just, oh man, so breathtaking. And of course with all the rainfall, this is what I was talking about. That's why we reset it. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Again with the big side. Let's go. That's awesome. Oh man, what else did I hit? Did I hit the ×3 as well? That's fantastic. Wow, instant. That's wonderful. I love you, Two Diamonds and Roses. I'm over here talking about happy sceneries, and you're giving me all the greeneries. God, I love it. 332, holy moly. We were just up only $64 because I lost about 100 of what I just won. So now we're back up more. Cushion for the button push. I almost forgot what I was supposed to say there. Line, please. I should not shout things like that in here. I'm gonna start getting looks again. There's not too many people around, so it works out anyways. I'm still pretty loud. I'm sure there's people on the other side of the building that are like, what is this idiot chiming on about? Driving? You're not driving right now, sir. Pretty sure you're sitting with your purse. It only looks like a purse, folks. It's a man bag. It's a satchel. It's a satchel. It's a genius design, let's just say that. There we go, I saw 322, that was my birthday. But I always have fun driving. Even just to Indiana, Indianapolis, it's a straight, flat drive, but it's still beautiful. Most of it is farmland, and I like that as well. I like seeing the animals. Which was the super cool thing about driving to South Carolina, because I did see a lot of horses, which it's only reinvigorating my want for one. So just watching them, they look like they take care of themselves. I don't know why everybody says it's such a hard, big deal to take care of horses. I swear they take care of themselves. Or at least it looks like that. Every time I drive by, it looks like they're taking care of themselves. There's no people there. They don't have owners. They own those farms themselves. They come in out of the weather when they want to. And I've seen them wear jackets. That's one of the coolest things. It's almost like seeing a little dog wearing a jacket. The owner's walking. That's always adorable. Except for the ones that say don't touch me, I'm working. I don't really like those jackets. I understand why they have to have them, but come on, it's a dog. I don't touch the dog. I know he's got a job to do, but I guess that makes sense. I don't want people coming in here and touching me while I'm doing my job. Unless it's a masseuse. So if you're a masseuse, you have free range to come in and touch me while I'm doing my job. As long as you do it in the right way. I'm not talking about anything inappropriate, or am I? No, I'm not. Please. Please, no. I just need a good back massage. Sitting like this for hours is painful. This chair always makes my butt go numb. I don't know why. Sometimes I stand up, move the chair out of the way and just stand up. I'll probably do that here in a few minutes. Come on, baby. We got some... I need some free games. We were getting a lot of free games a moment ago. I need some more of those. Those are always fun. I'll get up and start dancing if I get some more free games. But yeah, that little river with all the snow melting and the rains coming in was just lush and flowing, and it was so cool. There was one spot where I literally almost stopped the car to get out. There was just a giant rock in the middle of this flowing river, and it just seemed so odd. I wanted to jump to it. I know I probably wouldn't have made that jump. It was kind of far. All right, there's a nice big wind. Holy moly, that's a nice wind. But I honestly just wanted to get out and start talking and walking and walking and talking. It's my favorite thing to do. It's one of the things I'm actually good at. Especially when I'm by myself. I mean, you all know. You all know. More of those videos are hopefully coming. I'm kind of mad that I didn't make one while I was there. I don't know what the heck was going on with me. I've just been in a funk. Not wanting to be on camera. That's what I was talking about. I asked for free games and here they are. So let's see what we got. There's a 25. I haven't gotten the 25s in so long. I do not want the 5s. The 7s are okay. The 7s have been... Alright, we'll go with the 7s once again. They've been keeping me floating, I tell you what. 7s haven't been messing around. Come on, baby, I need something. Alright, I'll take the 48 cents. Better than nothing. 7s are potentially letting me down right now. Alright, a little better than 48.
Congratulations!
Alright, not bad. No, don't drop below 300. That's the only thing I ask, is don't drop below 300. So happy to come home, see all the little kids. I mentioned it earlier, at least in the video that's going to be tomorrow, so technically yesterday's video from this one. I have been thinking about posting twice a day, but I'm not sure that's a great idea. I got to give people enough time to actually enjoy the video I just put out. If I bombard the channel with 2 videos a day, which I would love to. I would love to do like a cooking video during the day, and then this at night, or something else at night. Wow, there's a nice big win. I just don't know how YouTube would handle that. And by YouTube, I don't just mean YouTube itself, I mean the people watching, the viewers as well, you guys. I don't know if that's a good idea, because sometimes I get a lot of late views, so... I've often thought about, is there something I can do to make people watch the video as soon as I release it? That way I can be motivated to release another one, you know, get all the views right away and then put another one out. So maybe there's a guy I used to watch, he'd do like 3 or 4 videos a day, and I was always so enthralled because each one of his videos was getting like 50 to 100,000 views. I'm like, Jesus, that's 400,000 views from him posting videos, and it was good material. I watched a lot of his videos. It wasn't anything entertaining, it was just informational. And I thought about it, and I was like, that would be awesome for my channel. I would love to do that, but I don't see that working out for me. At least not until I build a bigger viewer base, of course. I mean, you guys can see it. You guys can see that I have over 22,000 subscribers, but my views are actually kind of low compared to that. I get about 1% or 10% of the subscribers I get in viewers. So not everybody that is subscribed is watching. That's why we always tell you that subscribers, once you hit 1,000, it's really not a big deal anymore. It's all about the views. You want to get as many views as you want, or can. That's how you actually make it in the YouTube game. If you don't get the views, you don't get, they don't push your videos. So that's the most important thing. Subscribers mean nothing. Subscribers is just something to brag about. Having over 1 million subscribers is a great thing to brag about, but if your videos are only getting 5,000-6,000 views, you're doing a terrible job at YouTube. But of course, your video has to mean something. It has to be something that people enjoy, which I hope people enjoy my videos. I love talking to you guys. I hope you guys love listening to my stories and my ramblings and whatever else that comes out of my mouth. I enjoy a lot of it. It's always surprising. That's what I always try to get at. It's always something fresh and surprising. It's not a repeat. Oh man, come on, baby, let's go. Hot tamale, see? Oh, I was not expecting that. Whoa, with the hot tamale, resetting the system was the greatest idea I've had since the last time I had a great idea. Which, oh man, that's awesome. Did we make it over 5? Yes, we did. Wow, that was too fast. Holy moly, Diamonds and Roses, slow your roll. I'm gonna start thinking you're in love with me or something. Ugh. No, I'm just kidding. If you are, please share all you want. Let's keep going. Why not? I already started pressing the buttons, so we might as well keep going. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating over here. Sometimes I wonder if that alarm is too loud. I often wonder, should I turn it down? I don't want to draw attention while I'm here. I don't want to do that. Heck yeah, let's keep it going. I did see, this is going to be a kind of gross, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm not too good when it comes to knowing when, no way. Hot chickaritas! Oh, I don't even know what a chikorita is. Sounds like a chickpea and a Dorito, I don't know. But I'm not too keen on, there's a nice little win with the aces. When spawning season is for deer and stuff like that, because there are so many on the drive, on the side of the roads. I'm not talking about alive ones. I did see a few alive ones, but most of them were laying there, sleeping on the side of the road, which I think is a weird place to take a nap if you're a deer. It's not safe. So maybe I should get out there and spread some deer awareness of potential hazardous resting spots. Side of an interstate where people are doing 70 to 80 to 90, 100 miles per hour, depending on who you are. It's not safe. So I don't know if they're looking for love right now and getting knocked out. Because they're definitely sleeping, folks. Sleeping deer. But I'm pretty sure birthing season, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me on this. I do not hunt. I do not follow their mating patterns. I've only seen it on TV. I don't think I've ever read a biology notebook on anything about deer. I think the only time I've ever learned anything about deer is when playing hunting games. And even those aren't even realistic. They're very unrealistic. You spawn in an area. When I say spawn, I mean you start in an area where there's like 7 deer in front of you. You really get to pick the buck. So if you shoot the doe, you lose. That's all I know. But I think in real life, you get to shoot the doe. You only get 1 buck. You shoot all the doe and you get 1 buck. Well, for the most part, I think what I've been told is you get 3 doe tags and 1 buck tag. So that's why it's a prized possession to get the big buck. You get the big bucks and you win. Just like in life. Sometimes. Sometimes you get the big bucks and you lose. Money doesn't buy happiness. It buys comfort, which to a lot of people comfort is happiness, but just having money, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it'd make a lot of people happy, but just having it is not happiness. Doing something great with your money, in my opinion, helping people. So money would buy me happiness because I'd use the money to help people. So it would buy me happiness. It wouldn't buy me anything materialistic. It would buy other people ease and comfort, so it would make my life more fulfilled. So that's why I think money would buy me happiness. Of course, I'd take the family and we'd go places and they'd be happy, which would make me happy. So once again, money can buy you happiness if you do the right things with it. Just having it. Money does not buy love. It buys fake love for all intensive purposes. I don't know. Something purposes. It could buy you a dictionary, and if you have a dictionary and a thesaurus, you can speak well. So, but I don't know. I've never thought to myself having as much money as Jeff Bezos or the other guy, Elon Musk, would be, just having it would make you happy. I don't think so. But Elon, from what I've been seeing, as weird as he may be sometimes, I absolutely love the guy. I think he's very good at what he does. And he does come off a little strange, which makes you think that he might not be from this planet. And he's using all that money he's making to try and bring his brothers and sisters over, or his spawn folk, his kinfolk. But it'd be cool. I like watching interviews with him, and it seems like he's trying to help the world. But of course, with all that money, you never really know. He is part of that secret 1% that has all the money in the world, and you never know what they're really up to. They're a bunch of weirdos. From everything that you hear. But I did recently see an interview with him and Leonardo DiCaprio, which I thought was pretty neat, and he was talking about something like it would only take like 1,000 or so, or maybe even just 1,000,000 of these factories to produce enough power for the entire world. And Leo was blown away, and it sounded like Elon Musk was on his way to doing something like that, so, which I think he's fully capable of producing. I'm pretty sure with all that money that he has, it just keeps coming in, it does not stop. I think he's fully capable of doing something like that, but you of course have to be careful, because in this strange game of life, people who have money want to make a lot more money, so nothing's for free. I once read somewhere that it's the love of money is the root of all evil. Not just it's not just money is the root of all evil. It's the love for money. It's the obsession with money. And good Lord, have I thought way too many hours about how can we get rid of money and go back to doing other things so that people can survive normally and live happily. But I just don't see it happening. I don't see, with as many people as we have and as many jobs that are necessary, I just don't see any type of replacement. Maybe crypto, but that's still money. So I really don't see any type of replacement to money to try and even the playing field for everybody so that it's not a money game, you know, not a numbers game when it comes to that stuff. Oh my goodness, let's go! Oh, hey, I'll take the $9. Not bad. Did drop under 500, which is kind of sad. I like staying over 500. It's just a cool number, I don't know. Put $100 in, get 500 back, that seems like a pretty dang good investment to me. I like doing that. I've often thought about, if I had money like that, I would go around fixing things. I think I talked about this before. I would go around just fixing things. Just anything that I saw that was broken or just seemed dilapidated, I would just take care of it. Just pay a crew to come in. You know, of course, talk to whoever it belongs to and make sure it's all right, and just go ahead and fix it up for them. Why not? Let's make things look pretty again, right? I'm a big believer in the broken windows theory, which is the theory that if there's a broken window, it brings crime in. So if you're driving through a city and you see a house that's boarded up, more than likely there's a lot of crime in that area. But if you take care of those small issues, small broken windows, and it's not just a broken window is just a metaphor for something that draws attention to the wrong type of people, because it lets them know that nobody cares. And if nobody cares if the area looks bad, then nobody cares if the people are bad. So back when I was in college and stuff, I wrote a lot of reports on the broken windows theory. It was one of the only books I honestly read while I was in college, besides for, you know, textbooks and stuff. It was one of the only books I read outside of textbooks, and it is just called The Broken Window Theory. You can check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I got it for $1 as well. And pretty much what it states is what I just said. If there's a broken window, it draws attention from the wrong people, and the right people tend to like turn their shoulders away from it. So one way to change the world is to fix the broken windows. And that's something I hope to live by one day, but we'll see. And the broken windows theory is not just about physical things, it's also about characteristics of people as well. If you have a broken window inside your mentality, you know, your mental state, that'll lead to a lot of other broken windows. So healing from those wounds is one of the only ways to move on and grow as a person. And just like Michael Jackson said, if you want to change the world, start with the man in the mirror, or the woman in the mirror, or whatever you deem yourself. But of course, that is a collective thing. The world is to actually change for the better. It needs to be something we all do together, which I think something is that Elon is focusing on as well, is helping change things so that everybody can prosper from it, stuff like that. So we'll see. I'd love to see what happens. I'm hoping it's good and not maniacal like it always is in the movies. You know, the super rich want to keep the poor poor. They just want to keep getting money. Then again, you know, that's a fantasy world, so we'll see if the real world can do something different. I would love for it to. I just want to live long enough to see a betterment of humanity, because for the last, 100 years or so, with the Industrial Revolution, 150 years or so, we've just been taking, and we're finally becoming cognizant of what we're doing to our world around us. And there are actually people who are making differences. It's just, it really is a collective thing, you know? We really do all have to work together to fix things and put it back to the way it used to be, or even make it better than the way it used to be. Because now that we know that there's issues, we can solve those issues and make them better than they were. And of course I'm talking about animal populations and stuff like that. And even, it was beautiful because I just watched a documentary about the what's been going on with the Earth for the last 50 or so years, since the 70s. And just how so much has changed because of our population explosion. You know, just people doing anything and everything to accommodate for the increasing population. And, you know, ever since the Industrial Revolution, all that stuff, our population has just exploded astronomically. With the advancement in medication and just the medical field in general, people are living a lot longer. We're surviving through diseases that normally would have wiped us out. And people even with disfigurements or types of degenerative diseases are even surviving thanks to medication in the medical world and science and stuff like that. Oh, wow, there's a nice win, but it's a 10-pay. Oh, I'll still take it. So weird with those 10-pays. I don't think I've gotten one of those in a long time. But one of these days, I'd love to hit the diamonds and roses with the times 10. That would be awesome. So, of course, the more we grow, the more we have to make space for us to grow. And, of course, when you do that, you're tapping into nature. And the more you take from nature, the worse things become. You know, if you destroy forestation to build homes and stuff, you're destroying our oxygen supply. You're destroying our nature's filters. So, a lot of people have become cognizant of it. And there are so many programs out there that are going out, planting trees and stuff like that. And the one way we're going to make it for the next 100 years, according to this documentary, is to everybody needs to get on board with that. Everybody needs to stop taking too much. We need to start planting and putting back into the earth. We need to recharge the earth, pretty much is what we're doing. We're taking so much from it that we're destroying things that are helping us, and we're not realizing it because they're slow. The processes are very slow. But of course, over the last 50 years, they've been a lot faster than they used to be. Because I think I mentioned a video before, like our technological and scientific advancements for the last, let's say, 10,000 years of human development, for the last 9,000 years of it or so, were extremely slow and low. Like the wheel was about it. That was about as good as it got for the very longest of times. And then, of course, in the last like 150, 200 years or so, we've done so much more, like a millionfold on what they did the previous, 9,800 years before that. So it's just in the last like 200 years or so that we're doing an extremely crazy amount of damage, and that would be awesome. Come on with that platinum. Let's hit that. I'll still take it. Holy moly. Oh man, goodness gracious. I had a feeling that would be a good idea. Wow, I don't have many of those, folks, so this is extremely astounding. What did I make it up to? 684? Whoa, that took my breath away. Oh man, that is such an ugly number to stop on. Of course, I wish it was an even 50. That would be great. 82, 682.99. That's a funny number. And of course, I just ruined it. Oh man! Man, my OCD is really kicking me in the butt. I would have loved to stop, but I gotta keep going. So it would be no way. There's no way. I'm jumping. Oh, out of here. I wasn't gonna say anything weird. So it would be nice to see more people participating in these, plant a tree stuff. Oh, I just hit 3 jackpots. What am I doing? 329. No, we gotta keep going. That's cushion for the button pushing. I love it. But it would be nice. I honestly thought about grabbing some trees, because when I went down to South Carolina, I was so surprised. There's a nice huge win right there too. I didn't know they sold peach trees down there for $25 for a young, mature sapling, if you will. And I honestly thought about grabbing just about every single one of those, because I did a little bit of research and I found out they will actually grow in Ohio. And the peaches, there's absolutely no way. I'll tamale or class time. Oh man. But that would be super cool. They also had cherry trees and plum trees and all kinds of cool trees. And I literally thought about grabbing every single one of those for $25 a tree. Like, we have the same trees that aren't fruit bearing, and they're like $50 a tree up here. And I was like, that's crazy. I'll drive 8 hours just to go grab some trees. Now that I think about it, I might actually end up doing that. Holy moly, I shouldn't have said that out loud, because now it's an idea in my head. And it's out in the world, and it's something I'm probably going to do now. Alright, I'm going to go get some trees. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help me and my channel get pushed in the algorithm. Hopefully more people start watching because of that. Your like can tell other people that this video is a good video. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.